Welcome to the channel. Today let us see the story The School for Sympathy, written by E.V. Lucas. E.V. Lucas, as we all know, is a versatile and prolific British writer. He has written travelogues, art criticism, novels, essays, and also the biography of Charles Lamb. His style is very, very interesting and engrossing. And in this School for Sympathy, E.V. Lucas has heard about the school. He became interested to pay a visit and see what's happening in the school. And one day he drops in and he sees some children being crippled and some blind, and he was so disturbed as what's happening in the school. And he goes to the head teacher or the person who is running the school, Mrs. Beam. Mrs. Beam is a very nice person, a very kind person, of course. She is so interested in teaching children, being empathetic towards one and all in the society. She believes in not only teaching the subjects alone, but also thoughtfulness in children. So she has got a plan she has made a plan for the school. The scheme goes like this. One day the students have to, some selected students, but all have to undergo this. Some days they will be blind, and some days they will be lame, and some days dumb, and some days they are deaf. So this is how it goes. So this Lucas, he tells Beam, what is happening? I see crippled children and blind. It's really heart rendering. I just wonder as why this happens so in this school. Why the crippled girl suffers a lot. Really painful, he says. And Mrs. Beam says, no, she's not really a lame girl. Today it is a lame day. So the students are split into groups. They have to observe. This is only to enhance their understanding of the disabled children and to become more compassionate and merciful towards them. So here what happens, she tells they are all given a choice, that is for timetable, first blind, like that. And here Lucas says, okay, I'm really glad that they are not really crippled or blind or dumb or deaf. And here he meets a girl, and he says, I'm really interested to see that girl. Actually, if they are blind, a bandage will be put overnight, and next morning they get up being blind, and they have to do all their work as if they are blind. And likewise for deafness and for dumb, and he goes and meets one girl, Beryl, and what happens, the girl, it was her blind day. So the girl says, I cannot see anything, but and he's asking, Lucas is asking, can you remove the bandage a bit and see what's happening? No, that is not right. We won't deceive. No cheating at all. Very nice to hear from a child, teaching them not only compassion, but also what is right and what is wrong. So here this girl says, today is my blind day, and of course he's asking, what about other girls who help you on such things? She says they are very understanding, they are very helpful, really very helpful towards one another. So he became very happy to learn the others also who were not blind or deaf, dumb or acting. Yes, they also do some helpful work to these people, and as such they are all very understanding and helpful to these people. So she says all do not like the dumb day. Natural for the school students, they have to keep quiet the whole day, they are not supposed to talk at all, and that's why they don't like. And moreover, no bandage is put across the mouth, so they find it very difficult, they don't like it. Of course they follow it very strictly, adhere to that very strictly, but they do not they don't like that being the dumb day, she says. But as far as the girl Beryl is concerned, she says, but I don't like the blind day because I cannot see anything at all. I of course the bandage is put across my eyes and I couldn't see anything, but I don't like this blind day. So Lucas he became interested in knowing how to approach and what is happening, how the girl takes in things. Just a sample, he wants to know about the school, no? So that's why he has come, and he says, he asks Mrs. Bean, shall I take this girl out to the playground? And she gives permission readily, and he takes her, and he has to be very careful to hold her hand and take her. And she asks, whom do you see there? And he says, a girl in a blue skirt and a red shirt. He says, that is Millie, the head girl. And then he says, I see one man tying roses, and that's the gardener Peter, she says. So from introducing and telling things to her, he understands that not only the blind people, but also those who help the blind people, they have to be extra careful. He understood that normally we talk, normally we do things, but when we do things for such people, we have to take 10 times, we have to be very careful 10 times. That's what he says. I have to be very thoughtful how to narrate, how to tell things, how to make her understand, and very beautifully he did it, of course. And he says that I learned the lesson. That's what Lucas says. The narrator, Lucas, he says that I learned the lesson that we have to tell things very clearly, that is only then they can understand things better. So he became quite happy about it, quite satisfied about the school, and he bid goodbye, and he understood. It's really helpful to along with all the subjects, they are teaching the children to understand the world better. That is why Mrs. Beam said, this is not a school for thought, but for thoughtfulness. So this is a school for thoughtfulness, and it is an education not only for the blind, lame, deaf or dumb, but also for those who help them. So educative for both. And then it also, everyone has to be kind. That is the lesson, that is a message, that is what the world needs. Everyone must be kind, and they use their power, their own power, because the mouth, that is when the mouth is not bandaged, dumb person, if it is a bandage, it will protect you from seeing things. But for a dumb person, bandage is not there. The willpower, yes, that is also developed in children, along with their compassion towards other people. So here he understood that the aim of the school is not to teach thought, but thoughtfulness. So a very wonderful school we too have come across with E.V. Lucas, the school for sympathy, developing sympathy towards the differently abled persons. Thank you. Thank you.